Thumbelina has always been a rather strange little tale, but if there was ever a company to do its story justice, you'd better believe it's not Golden Films.
Oh, Thumbelina, you're the giant. Oh, Thumbelina, you're twice as brave as your father. You're twice as brave as the prince and all his men. You're the giant.
Oh boy, a classic Goodtimes release of a Golden Films movie. What a treat. There really is kind of three different eras to Golden Films movies. The really early stuff, usually still under the American Film Investment Corporation name. The classic era, where the most common releases were by Goodtimes Entertainment, and sometimes has the jet-lag cash-in coaster tacked onto the beginning. And then there's the late era, where a lot of them were released through Sony Wonder, though a few were still distributed by Goodtimes before they went belly up. The late era is kinda the worst, and is often where Golden Films would lazily score their movies with ill-fitting classical music. But oh yay! Golden Films treated us to a bunch of that sloppy scoring in their take on Thumbelina. Yeah, despite their Thumbelina being a 1992 release in the classic era, they went crazy with the tonally wrong music tracks here. So, we'll have a counter going of when I find these particularly off-putting.
Oh, Thumbelina, I love you. Thumbelina, I love you. I love you. I love you. You're the giant. I love you.
You know when you just repeat something over and over again to try and convince yourself that it's true?
Thumbelina, smaller than my thumb.
Smaller than your thumb? Why the hell's she called Thumbelina then?
You'll save the little people and the princess you'll become.
It's great when we spoil the story in the damn opening song.
Oh, Thumbelina,
You're unbelievable.
No, I don't like the looks of this at all. I tell you, I don't like it one little bit.
Obligatory stop reviewing your own movie comment?
I don't see what you're so worried about, Father.
So immediately, we've deviated a fair amount from the original tale. We've got no Kingdom Hearts birth by flower for Thumbles in this one. Instead, Thumbelina just lives with her dad, and the tiny people are a known race to her, which kind of changes the dynamics and her discovery throughout the story. I would also assume Thumbelina is named something else. It'd be pretty dumb if her mother was like, I'm gonna name you Thumbelina because you're the same size as a thumb of a regular sized person. You know, like all of us are. Her old dad, Tiny Santa, though, is great at dodging saying whatever her name is. Maybe Maya?
Maya, I said get that thing out of here!
Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, my daughter.
Perhaps someday, when I get to know you a little better, I'll know your name.
The dam looks the same to me as it always has.
That's because you don't know what to look for. Not that I'd expect you to.
I always keep no expectations of you, so you can't disappoint me. I know most Thumbelinas are great letdowns.
Come, I'll show you what I mean.
I love rope burn!
That'll be enough playing.
How was that playing? You said to follow you and she did, you tiny ass wipe! Mini Dad says his arthritis is telling him that a lot of water is coming and is gonna break the dam he keeps watch over.
You haven't been keeping watch over this dam for the last 50 years like I have.
Presumably, he watches it for situations like this, but apparently has absolutely no plan whatsoever to fix this potential upcoming flood. So glad they got Old Man Useless on the job. And if they get wet, you know what that means. Pretty beans!
And then the water from the pond will rush down into the meadow and...
But all the little people and the flowers live in the meadow.
And then flush. It's toilet time for Tiny Town.
Sometimes I wish I hadn't taken the job as watchkeeper of the dam all those years ago.
Then we could be washed away with the rest.
Or maybe someone competent would have taken the damn job.
We have to warn everyone.
Yes, we do.
And by we, I mean you.
It's too far a journey for an old man like me. But you're young.
So, you can't fix anything, and you can't warn anyone. What exactly is your job, Dad?
Well, I do a damn good job looking at things and saying that we're screwed.
It shouldn't take you more than a month or so to reach the meadow.
A month? They live a month away from the rest of their civilization? With a setup this stupid, y'all deserve to be flushed away. Really, Tiny Town is built on a floodplain and they have Old Man Useless watching a dam whose only course of action is to let them know that danger is coming with a month delay. So their water-bloated corpses will really enjoy that warning. And has anyone from Tiny Town even come to check on this old futt in the last 50 years? Do they even know that he's still alive?
Tell the prince about the cracks in the dam. He'll send soldiers back with you to repair it.
At which point it'll have taken 2 months. What a system.
The morning dew should give you all the water you'll need. You've got enough food and water to last you a week.
A week is about the same as a month, right?
If they don't get here in time, everyone in the meadow will be drowned.
Oh, I love that drowning talk, Big Daddy.
Goodbye, my precious.
If only I'd given you a name. Hopefully no one else names you.
Thumbelina, or whoever she is, decides to make camp for the night inside a flower, and naturally leaves all her belongings at the stem. That seems kind of like getting a hotel room and leaving all your luggage out by your room door.
I can smell a little person around here.
Oh, looks like Thumbelina didn't count on Gargamel's ex-wife coming along looking for her. Gargalina here is the old witch who lives down the road usually, but here instead of having some kind of magic, she's just a kidnapper.
I believe the price was 20 pieces of gold. Where is the child you promised to find me?
So, Thumbelina's mother definitely hired that witch to kidnap someone else's child. Wow.
Here we are.
That's no child, that's a Tula.
Can't put anything past her.
Plant it in a flower pot and you shall soon have your child.
So, I guess Gargalina is trying to pass this off as magical, but clearly Crazy Woman didn't expect anything magical.
This doesn't bring me a child. I'm gonna find you and get my money back.
Yeah, I'm sure that black market child operation she runs has a very good satisfaction or your money back policy.
Maybe I should have asked the witch how long it would take for me to get a child.
Or if she really deserves the title witch when tiny human trafficker is more accurate.
That took forever! I wonder if I can still get my money back!
My new daughter deserves a proper bed to sleep in.
So here's something too small for her and we'll cramp her neck like crazy!
Where am I?
You're awake!
Welcome to my nightmare!
How did I get here?
All that matters is that you're here.
And that the authorities never find out!
I've got to save the little people born in the flowers from...
Hush now. We'll have plenty of time to talk later.
Clearly, she wants to talk now, you crazy child-stealing coot!
See what I've made for you?
Wow, it's just what I never wanted. Thumbelina dives in, then almost drowns, begging the question, why did she do that? I guess anything to escape crazy kidnap mom, which is fair.
You're no bigger than my thumb. I think I'll call you Thumbelina.
No, I think you won't call her that, because clearly she's had a name and a life before you.
She's just what I've been looking for.
Well, one thing Golden Films at least got correct is Thumbelina is a story full of creeps. Apparently, though, Mother Toad sent his X-ray vision to see Thumbelina from inside her flower, and Thumbelina's mother just has giant holes in her windows. Seems on brand for her.
And away we go.
At least this time, instead of being stolen from an adoptive mother, she's just being stolen from another kidnapper. So really, more of a lateral move.
If she takes one look at you, she'll run away.
Keith Toadson, or whoever he is, doesn't talk for some reason, though it seems like he's lost the will to live and is just on autopilot.
Hush up.
Though if it means we don't have to listen to him blather on about billiard table games and football, I'm all for him not talking. Also, Thumbelina's walnut shell apparently grew during the night.
Don't hurt me.
Every mother wants to find the perfect girl for her son to marry.
I'm clearly insane, but so was the last woman you were with.
I'm sure your son's nice. For a frog.
Ah, so he's a frog this time, which probably makes a bit more sense with the whole water thing. So, I guess this guy is actually Sad Froggerson. You know what? I am glad to see Sad Froggerson again. Yeah, that's right. Sad Froggerson. It's a funny name.
But there's a whole kingdom of little people depending on me.
Start thinking wedding bells, honey. You're gonna be walking down the aisle.
Oh, this is terrible.
The fish shopped her for her like usual, but apparently it wasn't out of any act of kindness. They just thought she might be a good meal.
Are you sure she's not a bug?
Nah, let's bail.
If you're wondering if the Froggersons or crazy kidnap mom ever come back for revenge, it's a big nope. Pretty much whenever she escapes someone, they just vanish from the movie.
Beautiful singing.
Of course, I've just been stuck listening to my dad's crappy public domain records at home, so anything sounds good after that.
You could fly me to the Meadow of Tulips in no time.
I don't know where the Meadow of the Tulips is. If we had met at some other time, we could have been great friends.
Instead, we'll have to be enemies.
Good luck finding your flock, kind swallow.
If he was kind, he could have at least given you a lift ashore.
Oh no, it's only me.
Oh! Yeah! You! Getting ate by a butterfly is another beat from the original tale, and she's about to take her all the way to Tiny Town, but of course Thumbelina is just the most desirable thing in the world, so the horny bug steals her.
Stop making such a fuss or I'll drop you and you'll be crushed when you hit the water.
Wow, this dung beetle's an even bigger jerk than the Gilbert Godfrey beetle from the blues version.
I love the sound of your voice.
My voice?
Don't talk!
Now you've ruined everything!
You fool!
What's that ugly thing? My new pet, and it's not ugly. Look at her hair and those eyes. They're colorful. Not black like ours.
Probably should have had some color in her eyes if you're gonna have that be a piece of dialogue in your movie.
Who cares about her eyes?
You fool!
Anyway, the general consensus amongst the bugs is that she is ugly, so Dung Beetleborg Boy sets her free.
My friends are all laughing at me because of you.
You fool!
I've been wandering around for weeks. It's getting colder every day.
But the main thing is that Old Man Useless wasn't inconvenienced by having to actually do anything related to his so-called job.
Oh, sorry, Thumbelina.
Thumbelina was just what the crazy woman who paid a so-called witch to kidnap someone named her. Why does the bear even know that name? Or was it just the most amazing coincidence in the universe that the crazy woman happened to name her actual name? And how does this bear know her already? They just act like this is a relationship we should already know about somehow. And if Thumblebumbles was friends with this stupid bear from the beginning, why didn't she ring him up to get a lift into Tiny Town?
Right now, we got honey waiting for us. I found a new beehive last night.
Oh, beehive. Ha 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 ha. Well, guess you had to be there.
I am here.
Shut up.
Did you have a chance to ask any of your friends which way the Meadow of Tulips is?
I ask all.
Was there a scene deleted or something? You can't just have them reference a bunch of shit that never happened.
Story continuity interrupting bear!
Isn't it dangerous?
It might be for you. Those bees could sting you.
I could sting you too. Buzz, Buzz.
What?
You stay here.
I don't want you to see my miscolored muzzle.
You're not gonna sting Big Bear, are you? You know Big Bear's your friend.
Big Bear, his friend and no one.
And friends share things.
Of course, this is a one-sided relationship. I get mine and you can shove it up yours.
Oh, hey, stop that.
I am just not cut out for this outdoors stuff. I gotta get me a nice apartment in the city.
Some badger-raccoon hybrid thing shows up and mistakes Thumbelina for Tom Thumbs, who just wants to eat her instead of marry her. He's also an idiot who doesn't know how to talk. Ugh.
Why don't you try picking on someone your own size?
Roar, roar and stuff. I am one ferocious bear.
I am offended by you.
Well, a big boo-hoo to you.
Now I've gotta help him. Watch out, Big Bear!
Whew! I don't know what that bear would do without you, Thumbles.
3 against 1 isn't fair. I'm coming!
Stay back, Thumbelina.
That's not my name.
What is your name?
I don't know.
Oh no! She's got a twig! Run!
If you don't help me find the Meadow of Tulips, everyone will be washed away.
Not our problem.
Instant winner!
I sent my daughter out to die. I'm a hero.
You must be the farmer's wife.
Why on earth would you think I'm the farmer's wife?
Well, 'cause I'm not too bright.
So, Pointless Fox is pointless and quickly bows out of the movie. Glad they added that. Somehow Thumble hasn't frozen over yet and makes her way over to the house of Field Mouse.
Am I in heaven?
Her idea of paradise is being in a mouse's bed? To each their own, I guess.
I can understand your thinking that.
But you must be an angel.
Are you an angel? What?
My name is Mona.
I'm Thumbelina.
Guess I'll just roll with that now. The hell with it. Anyway, Thumbelina gets a job as a maid for Mona Mouse, which is way more work than her lazy-ass father ever did. But she's apparently been working for her for a while, despite the supposed ticking clock on Tiny Town.
I know, the Meadow of the Tulips. They're going to have a visitor. He's very rich. His name is Mr. Mole.
He's the most generic man of all the mole people.
Of course, devious Mona's plan is to play matchmaker instead of help Thumbelina find stupid Tiny Town.
Dearie, marry the mole.
Well, I can't say I've ever looked forward to meeting my mole counterpart. This is awful. Well, you'd best stop believing in moles, old man. You are one. What?
Nice to see you too, Mona. But, I can see of you, that is.
Certainly sounds like this is old man even voicing Mr. Mole.
I've been looking forward to meeting Thumbelina. Bring her here.
Mona told me you might be able to help me find the Meadow of Tulips.
The Meadow of Tulips?
I thought you were into me.
Why don't you sing for Mr. Mole?
Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Then Thumbelina oddly sings Edelweiss from The Sound of Music for Mr. Mole. I don't know what's going on anymore. Golden Films cheaps out on absolutely everything, especially their music. Then they shove Edelweiss in here. That is a copywritten song written by Rodgers and Hammerstein for The Sound of Music. I seriously wonder if Golden Films just mistook it as being public domain and no one ever noticed.
But I don't want to marry a mole.
We've been over this for the last month.
Well, I guess it's far too late then.
Mr. Mole has fallen in love with you, and you're going to marry him.
I'm sinister now.
Guess Mr. Mole's just paying out big finder's fees for wives. Same species and willingness not required.
I've been visiting so often I thought it would be easier just to dig a tunnel between my house and yours.
Guess it's a good thing you're rich, Mole, 'cause you're paying for that.
Why don't you both come and take a look at my tunnel?
That sounds like a trick. Stay away from his mole hole.
Come and take a look at my tunnel. I just love the smell of dirt in the morning.
That's for all the children that managed to make it this far and are big fans of Sound of Music and Apocalypse Now. Absolutely no chance a parent watched this far, so I guess the references were meant for stupid internet reviewers 33 years later.
I just love the smell of dirt in my tunnel.
It's so dark in here I can barely see.
No, you'll get used to it, my dear.
Oh, wear your will all the way down.
You'll come to love the dark as I do.
I am so dark. I truly am the Shadow the Hedgehog of my time.
Look at this.
Now, however did the bird get down here?
He looks like the swallow who sang to me once long ago.
Ah, yes. I'll never forget that person I walked past on the sidewalk that one day. We kinda nodded at each other pretty deep.
You could bet he won't be singing anymore.
With your heart so cold, Mr. Mole. Oh, your wealth is a mystery. Warrior who's an ass.
He was a sweet bird.
Don't be a silly girl. All swallows look alike.
I expected better out of you, Mona Mouse. Not sure why.
Unlike moles, which are quite distinctive.
Especially one so noble-looking as yourself.
Mona, if Mr. Mole turns you on ever so, follow your own advice. Mona, marry the mole.
Thumbelina, are you asleep?
Well, I was.
I don't care what they say. I think he looks exactly like the swallow who sang to me.
Well, they wouldn't know. They weren't there.
If you are the swallow who sang to me, that I love you.
Whoa! We met in passing once! What is the matter with you?
So, Thumbelina's crazed obsession brings the swallow back from the brink. But hey, it is at least nice she tries to help it, unlike in Bevanfield where she just complains at the bird.
Do you know where the Meadow of Tulips is?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
No, after the first time of meeting you and not knowing where that was, I didn't find out by crashing and almost dying in a tunnel.
Where can she be?
I sent her off into danger on her own and she's not being prompt. Ugh, man, do I suck.
The dam won't hold out much longer.
And all I could do was stand here and watch because I'd rather be lazy than try anything.
Ah, it feels so good to be in the sunlight.
You're going to live underground for the rest of your life, so I thought you'd enjoy one last look at the sun and the sky.
I guess Mona just really gets off on other people's suffering.
What can be taking that old coot so long? If he dares to try backing out of our deal.
Yeah, it turns out that Mona was doing it all for the money. Probably one of the most villainous takes on the field mouse. I mean, she's usually kind of a busybody, but still well-meaning, but not here.
Everyone's gonna be swept away when the dam breaks and it'll be all my fault.
Yes, but in a more accurate way, it's your father's and the town full of morons who left one old coot out a month away as the only line of defense's fault.
She thinks you're going to take her to the meadow of tulips for her honeymoon.
Foolish girl!
This marriage is going to be misery.
Mona must have made a bargain with Mr. Mole.
Mona lied to me all along. I'm not gonna feel bad about leaving her. Take me to the meadow of tulips, Swallow.
The dam's going to burst. It's too late.
Bird shit! And the bird army saved the day. Apparently this was a real rush job too, as Thumbelina didn't even get out of the wedding dress yet.
You made it. But how on earth?
He doesn't know about anything that's happened to her, so he just expected her to fail.
The dam is saved.
Thanks to your daughter.
Whoa, it's the Nutcracker Prince! Get the hell back to your own movie and bust a nut, you loser!
I owe you my life. Will you marry me?
She's had more chemistry with the damn bird! You've shown up in the last minute of the movie! Go to hell!
Yes!
Well, don't get much more abrupt than that. And after all that damn build-up, we never see Tiny Town. Screw you, Golden Investment Corporation, as you're still credited as on the end credits despite being Golden Films at the beginning. So yeah, the prince is a non-character, and really the bird is the main hero of the movie because they never would have been able to poop the dam shut in time otherwise. I can't believe how good that was. Am I being sarcastic? Yes. After realizing what a horrible person the prince really was one day into their marriage, Thumble, whatever her name is, realized she should have married the mole for the money.